Jenny, why do you believe that companies should invest in their company culture?
I believe employees are everything, and the reason that companies should invest in engagement and culture is because everything centers around these experiences. You want people to come to work, you want them to enjoy themselves. Just the same, you want our customers to come into our properties and enjoy themselves, and that creates loyalty on both sides. To me, engagement is all about building loyalty. Loyalty towards you as a brand and loyalty towards you as an employer. Besides people sitting at the heart of the company culture, I believe it's about transparency. I think if you really want people to come through, people to become loyal, people to really trust you, you have to be transparent. You can't hide issues, you can't hide good things, and you certainly can't hide bad things. And I think when you talk about them, when you bring them out into the forefront, that really builds the culture, builds that loyalty, builds that engagement. And at the end of the day, you have people that really trust you. And trust is really the foundation of any good culture.
What do you believe sits at the heart of the Dorchester Collection culture?
In Dorchester Collection, I'm the Chief People and Culture Officer, and really what sits at the heart of our company is really the idea that we're all in this together. I believe this really stems by the really values-based culture that we have. We have 5 key values: passion, personality, working together, respect, and creativity. And when you're able to bring all of those together, and we call it our We Care philosophy, and you bring those behaviors to life through the right actions, the ones that really are going to build that loyalty and really bring people together, then you have a winning formula that's really going to deliver results. I think without those values and without this opportunity for people to go back and almost like have a check and a balance. If I do this, am I displaying passion? Am I being respectful to my co-workers and to the guests? If there isn't this opportunity to go back and pulse check it, then I think you have a difficult time bringing the company forward in one direction. It really starts with the We Care philosophy at the center. And the We Care philosophy was something that was created internally. We actually went out and actually interviewed many of our employees across the entire collection to find out why they wanted to work for Dorchester Collection and what they felt made our employee environment special.
What will delegates get from your participation in this event?
This understanding of how the employee engagement and the customer experience come together. And I think this is really, really key, because it is one thing to be able to create these environments where people feel safe, they feel respected, where they feel they can bring those values and behaviors to life. But it's another thing to be able to take that forward to ensure that the customers have those same emotions. They have that same desire to want to build loyalty towards your brand. And really, as a result of the actions you take on one side, what are the results on the other? How is it going to bring customers in? How is it going to create profit? How is it going to ensure that the company remains sustainable for the future? And I like to show people that connection.
So if you were to give advice to any company on building a better culture, what would that be?
The advice I would give to all companies when it comes to building culture is really, again, going back to that transparency, but about doing the right thing. I think a lot of times you get put in situations where you have to make these quick decisions. And I think a lot of times we make those decisions without thinking about those long-term impacts. Everything has a legacy. Everything has an impact of the decisions that you make. So it's really important to take extra time in that moment, even if it causes a little bit of frustration, but knowing that you're going to make the right decision for the future, that's really what is important. Because once you actually have an opportunity or you do something that actually violates your company culture or your behaviors or your values or even your vision, then you have a lot more work to do to take it back to the right direction.